The summer of 1996 in Santa Barbara was idyllic, a time of sun-drenched beaches, laid-back days, and the promise of adventure. For a group of high school friends, the lazy summer days held the potential for exciting escapades on the shimmering waters of the Pacific. Join AJ, Meg, Bree, Sam, and their friends as they rent jet skis to explore the nearby Channel Islands. Their adventure takes a chilling turn when they stumble upon a crashed fishing boat and a skeleton clutching a weathered diary on a deserted island. Determined to uncover the truth, they return to Santa Barbara and launch an investigation into the mysterious find. Led by Detective Rachel Carson, the investigation reveals a long-forgotten story of smuggling, betrayal, and a dark chapter in their town's history. With the help of AJ's grandfather, Henry Johnson, a retired detective, they piece together a web of deceit that stretches back to the 1970s. Will they uncover the secrets of the Channel Islands and bring justice to those responsible? Watch this thrilling tale of adventure, mystery, and the stark realization that the past has a way of catching up with the present.
Secrets of Channel Islands. The summer of 1996 in Santa Barbara was idyllic, a time of sun-drenched beaches, laid-back days, and the promise of adventure. For a group of high school friends, the lazy summer days held the potential for exciting escapades on the shimmering waters of the Pacific. One bright July morning, the friends decided to rent jet skis and explore the nearby Channel Islands, a collection of rocky, windswept isles that dotted the coast. With a thrill of adventure in their hearts, they set out across the sparkling blue waters, the sun warming their backs. "This is awesome!" AJ shouted over the roar of the jet skis, his excitement contagious. "I've always wanted to explore these islands." "You sure we're not going to get lost?" Meg called back, a hint of concern in her voice. "Don't worry, Meg," Bree chimed in. "We've got AJ to lead the way." The group laughed, their camaraderie strong as they zipped across the waves. After a while, they spotted a small, deserted island that seemed perfect for exploring. They beached their jet skis on the sandy shore and ventured inland, their curiosity piqued by the island's rugged beauty. As they wandered through the dense underbrush, they stumbled upon an eerie sight: a crashed fishing boat, half submerged in the sand, its hull splintered and weathered by the elements. "Whoa, check this out," Sam said, her eyes wide with wonder. "What do you think happened here?" "I don't know," AJ replied, his curiosity piqued. "But it looks like it's been here for a while." The friends approached the boat cautiously, their sense of adventure tinged with unease. As they peered inside the cabin, they made a chilling discovery: a skeleton, its bony fingers clutching a weathered diary. "Oh my God," Meg whispered, her heart pounding. "This is insane." AJ carefully picked up the diary, its pages yellowed and brittle. "We need to take this back and show someone," he said, his voice steady despite the fear gnawing at his insides. They returned to Santa Barbara, their minds racing with questions. The discovery had shaken them to the core, but they were determined to uncover the truth. They took the diary to the local police, who launched an investigation into the mysterious find. Detective Rachel Carson, a seasoned investigator with a reputation for solving tough cases, took charge of the investigation. She examined the diary, her sharp mind piecing together the fragments of a long-forgotten story. "The diary belongs to a man named Robert Parker," Detective Carson said, her voice thoughtful. "He went missing in 1978. The diary details his final days, stranded on the island after his boat crashed." As the investigation unfolded, the friends couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to the story. They delved into the diary's entries, discovering that Robert had been involved in a smuggling operation, using his fishing boat to transport illegal goods. "He was part of something big," Bree said, his voice filled with awe. "But what happened to him?" Their quest for answers led them to an old marina on the outskirts of town, where they met with an elderly man named Hank, a former fisherman who had known Robert. "Robert was a good man," Hank said, his voice tinged with sadness. "But he got mixed up with the wrong people. He was trying to get out when he disappeared." The pieces of the puzzle began to fall into place, but the friends knew they needed more information. They decided to visit AJ's grandfather, Henry Johnson, a retired detective who had lived in Santa Barbara for decades. "Grandpa, we need your help," AJ said, his voice earnest. "We found this diary and it led us to a man named Robert Parker. Do you know anything about him?" Henry's eyes widened with recognition, but he quickly masked his surprise. "I remember the case," he said, his tone measured. "Robert Parker was believed to have drowned, but there were rumors of foul play." As the friends recounted their discovery, Henry listened intently, his mind working through the details. He offered to help them investigate further, his experience and connections proving invaluable. Together, they uncovered a web of deceit and betrayal that stretched back to the 1970s. They discovered that Robert had been double-crossed by his partners, who had left him to die on the island. But as they dug deeper, a startling truth emerged. Henry had been involved in the case, and his connection to Robert was more personal than they had realized. "Grandpa, why didn't you tell us?" AJ asked, his voice filled with confusion and hurt. Henry took a deep breath, his eyes filled with regret. "Robert Parker was my partner," he admitted. "We were working together to take down the smuggling ring, but things went wrong. I thought he had betrayed me, and in my anger, I left him on that island." The revelation hit AJ like a ton of bricks. He struggled to reconcile the image of the grandfather he had always admired with the man who had left his partner to die. "Grandpa, you have to tell the police," AJ said, his voice shaking. "They need to know the truth." Henry nodded, his shoulders slumping with the weight of his guilt. "You're right. It's time to face the consequences of my actions." Henry went to the police and confessed his role in Robert's death. The investigation uncovered the full extent of the smuggling operation and brought those responsible to justice. As the truth came to light, the friends were left to grapple with the complexities of their discovery. They had uncovered a dark chapter in their town's history and learned that even those they trusted most could have secrets. The summer of 1996 would forever be etched in their memories. A time of adventure, mystery, and the stark realization that the past has a way of catching up with the present. On a quiet evening by the lake, the friends gathered to reflect on their journey. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the water. They knew that their bond had been tested and strengthened by the events of the summer. "Here's to Robert Parker," AJ said, raising a glass. "And to finding the truth, no matter how hard it is." The friends toasted to their shared experiences and the lessons they had learned. They knew that life was full of unexpected twists and turns, but with each other by their side, they could face whatever came their way. As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, they felt a sense of closure. The secrets of the Channel Islands had been revealed, and justice had been served. The echoes of the past would forever linger, but they could move forward with a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. Thanks for joining us on another thrilling quest. We hope you enjoyed unraveling today's mystery. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Thrill Quests to keep the adventure alive. And remember, there's always another mystery waiting to be solved, so be sure to tune in for tomorrow's episode. Until then, stay curious and keep questing.